As France hosts an international meeting on the war in Ukraine, French government spokesperson Sophie Primas says France is committed to supporting Ukraine in its fight for freedom and European security.
Aucune paix durable en Ukraine.
There can be no lasting peace in Ukraine without the Ukrainians and the Europeans. Ukraine's sovereignty and Europe's security are inseparable. The Ukrainians decide when and under what conditions to negotiate. Only they can choose to stop fighting, and we will support them until they make that decision.
Jusqu'à ce qu'ils prennent cette décision.
Senior officials from the U.S. and Russia held talks in Saudi Arabia on Tuesday to discuss improving ties and negotiating an end to the war, though without Ukraine present. Russian leader Vladimir Putin on Wednesday said that he rated talks between the U.S. and Russia held in Saudi Arabia highly. We have, in my opinion, taken the first step towards resuming work on the very, very different areas of mutual interest. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is meeting with Keith Kellogg, the U.S. Special Envoy for Ukraine and Russia, as part of the administration's recent diplomatic blitz on Wednesday. Zelensky said he hoped Kellogg would walk through Kyiv and, quote, ask Ukrainians if they trust their president. Do they trust Putin? United Arab Emirates President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan told U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio that they reject any attempts to displace the Palestinian people from their land, as Rubio made a visit Wednesday to Abu Dhabi. A top Hamas leader said Tuesday that the militant group plans to release 6 more living Israeli hostages from their Gaza captivity on Saturday, and the bodies of 4 others: Oded Lifshitz, who was killed in an Israeli strike on Gaza, and Shireh Bibas and her 2 children on Thursday. Yarden Bibas was released alive on February 1st. The Red Cross called for privacy and dignity ahead of the expected release of hostages' bodies from Gaza on Thursday under the terms of a ceasefire. This is VOA News. Lebanese officials say 1 person was killed in an Israeli drone strike on the southern Lebanese border town of Ayat al-Shab, a day after the deadline for the withdrawal of Israeli forces from South Lebanon. The Israeli military said in a statement later on Wednesday that it struck the border town to target who it described as, quote, Hezbollah operative handling weaponry in the area. New York City Mayor Eric Adams and lawyers for the Justice Department go to court Wednesday in Manhattan to try and convince a judge to dismiss Adams' criminal case involving bribery. AP correspondent Julie Walker reports.
Judge Dale Ho getting pushback from people saying not to sign off and indicating that this is only the first step in his decision. The Justice Department says the case is a distraction from the Democratic mayor helping President Trump with his immigration crackdown. 7 federal prosecutors and 4 deputy mayors resigned over the fallout from that request, and Governor Kathy Hochul has been holding meetings over whether to remove Adams, who says he did nothing wrong. Julie Walker, New York.
The Vatican says Pope Francis slept peacefully and ate breakfast after developing pneumonia in both his lungs. While Francis's weekly general audience was canceled, pilgrims were continuing to flock to the Vatican, with some on Holy Year pilgrimages. Well wishes also came from abroad. Abu Saeed Ayad is a Palestinian. The Pope did something that no head of state in the world has done for Gaza. He asked about Gaza every day, and every day he made contact and provided open support for Gaza, for the Christians of Gaza, and for the Muslims of Gaza. This is a tremendous effort. I cannot describe it. No matter how I describe to you what the Pope did, it was amazing. The word thank you is not enough to say to him, and I wish him recovery with all my heart. Dr. Meredith McCormick, Director of Pulmonary and Critical Care Medicine at Johns Hopkins University, said doctors will be looking to see if Francis responds to therapy. Inside a Thai military camp, 4 Ethiopian men on Wednesday showed the bruises and scars on their bodies they said were sustained during their time in one of Myanmar's most notorious scam compounds. Yothor is one of those victims.
I get a lot of punishment, I receive electric shock every day. I receive punch every day, nothing. They just want to punish us, and they punish us.
Some of those rescued from the scam compounds said they were forced to work nearly 20 hours each day to defraud men using instant messaging applications like WhatsApp. For years, according to the United Nations, criminal gangs have trafficked hundreds of thousands of people to scam compounds across Southeast Asia, including along the Thai-Myanmar frontier, where victims have been forced to work in illegal online operations. Around 7,000 people rescued from scam compounds in Myanmar are waiting to be transferred to Thailand.
Thank you for watching. Can you do me a favor? Please leave a comment in the comment section below. That would really help. Thank you, and see you again soon.